So Richard Riakporhe is confident that he can defeat all the heavyweight boxers in the world. Wow. I like that. I admire that level of confidence in a fighter. Do you know what I mean? Richard Riakporhe did an interview on Sky today where he was being asked, who can you beat in a heavyweight division? He was basically saying all of them. Like the journalist was dropping names: AJ, Kabayao, Parker, Zhang. Do you know what I mean? Dubois, all of them. He listed all the big heavy hitters. And Riakporhe was like, yo, man, I smoke all of them, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'll beat all of them. Listen, I like that. Like I said, man, I admire that level of confidence in a fighter because at the end of the day, like we always say, like I say, everyone, I'm sure you've heard it like a million times, boxing, is 90% mental. Do you know what I mean? It all begins with a mind. Like if you have a positive mindset, if you believe that you're the best, which by the way, as a fighter, you're mental. Whether physically you're not, do you know what I mean? It doesn't even matter what everyone else thinks. Like for you yourself as an individual, as a fighter, you're meant to believe that you're the best. Do you know what I mean? That's the attitude that you're meant to have if you want to get far. You know what I mean? So Richard Riakporhe thinking like that, I don't even have a problem with it. I admire that, like I said. Do you know what I mean? But then we need to put things into perspective and we kind of need to give Richard Riakporhe a reality check, man. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. Because I keep it real. Listen, the landscape of the heavyweight division right now is looking real sticky for my boy Richie, man. I'm not going to lie. He's real sticky, man. Some of those names, that they mentioned, and Richie Riakporhe was saying, yo, I can beat him. Yo, bro, those are some heavy hitters, man. Those are some big boys. Do you know what I mean? These are seasoned, proven pros, like, at the heavyweight division. These are the guys that have put in work for years. Do you know what I mean? And they'll present all type of dangers to Richard Riakporhe. Do you know what I mean? Crazy, crazy dangers that Richard Riakporhe hasn't yet seen. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's not a bad thing that my boy Richie, do you know what I mean, thinks that he can beat them all. But the reality is, I'm going to keep it real with him, I don't think he can. I don't think he's touching any of them, man, in the top 10. I have to keep it real with my boy Richie, man. Listen, I like Richie Riakporhe, but for a guy based on his last few performances, he has not looked good, man. At the cruiserweight division against CBS, Chris Billam-Smith, he didn't look good, and he fought in his hometown. Do you know what I mean? He's a Crystal Palace fan. They fought at the Crystal Palace Stadium. I forgot what the name of the stadium is. Selhurst Park. That's it. Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace. And Chris Billam-Smith, I swear, it was one of the easiest nights of his life, And we all know, Chris Billam-Smith is not elite. Do you know what I mean? I don't care what no one says. No disrespect, I have to keep it real myself. CBS is not an elite boxer. He's a tough boxer, works hard and became a world champion, But Richard Riakporhe, if you can't deal with CBS, I don't know how you're going to deal with these top guns in the heavyweight divisions. Obviously, listen, it's a different division, isn't it? Richard Riakporhe against CBS, that was a cruiserweight. Obviously, Riakporhe has moved up to the heavyweight division, so obviously he's bigger. He says he feels more comfortable. He says that he should have moved up a little bit sooner than perhaps he did. Do you know what I mean? But he's here now, So I understand. Different weight class and all that, but more dangers, man. For me, Richard Riakporhe just too stiff. He's not active enough. Sometimes he can be a bit passive in fights where he's waiting. If you do that against these crazy big boys in the heavyweight division, bro, you're getting smoked. You're getting knocked out. It's night-night, man. Do you know what I mean? Look at Dave Allen against Johnny Fisher. These two guys are not even elite. The British level. But look at the level that they showed. Do you know what I mean? I reckon even Dave Allen will give Richard Riakporhe some problems, man. Do you know what I mean? Because Dave Allen, no matter what you say about him, he lets his hands go. Richie Riakporhe, he doesn't let his hands go enough. He's not active enough, and he's moved up to the heavyweight division, a bit heavier, even more slower now. Do you know what I mean? He might be slightly a bit faster than some of them, but I don't think Richie Riakporhe throws enough of his hands about for him to be a success in the heavyweight division. And he hasn't been tested yet. His last fight, yeah, he fought that Kevin Nicholas Espindola. Like, this Espindola guy, he's got double-digit defeats, man. 10 defeats. He's lost 10 fights. Come on, man. That we can't even measure that, man. Do you know what I mean? We can't even take that serious. So Richie Riakporhe, you're just getting your feet wet in the heavyweight division. I'd like to see you take on some tougher guys. Do you know what I mean? Before you can actually start to call out the big boys. I understand it. I understand it. He's trying to get himself noticed. He's trying to get the attention of the top 50, the top 10, top 15 guys. Do you know what I mean? The likes of Parker, the likes of Zhang. He wants them, man, to look at him and say, yo, who's this Richie Riakporhe guy? Like, he's talking a bit too much. Let's see what he's about. He's trying to create a little buzz for himself, which I understand and I get, and it's good. As a fighter, you're meant to create a little buzz. Like I said, you're meant to feel confident. But trust me, yeah, the names that he's saying that he can beat them all, I'm saying to him, I don't think you can, man. Do you know what I mean? I don't think, like, someone like a Joseph Parker, he's on a crazy streak right now. Wilder, Zhang, Bakoli, he's beating them all, yeah? He's smoking Richie Riakporhe. Richie Riakporhe is going to get a rude awakening if he goes in the ring against Joseph Parker. Zhilei Zhang, yeah, even though he lost against Kabayao, I still make him favor against Richie Riakporhe. Kabayao, he will smoke Richie Riakporhe. I'm just being honest. He will smoke Richie Riakporhe. Do you know what I mean, mate? You're looking at the likes of Fabio Wardley. Fabio Wardley, for me, smokes Richie Riakporhe. I'm just keeping it real. Do you know what I mean? Richie Riakporhe even mentioned the likes of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, again, despite his shortcomings, despite his 2 defeats against Usyk, he still levels above Richie Riakporhe. Anthony Joshua, despite his devastating knockout defeat against Daniel Dubois, I think he smokes Richie Riakporhe. Do you know what I mean? Riakporhe also said he can beat Daniel Dubois. Again, I'm sorry, homie. I'm sorry, bro. Daniel Dubois will absolutely obliterate you, man. He will obliterate you, man. Daniel Dubois right now, in the current form, he smokes Richie Riakporhe, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, listen, Richie Riakporhe, yeah, he needs to fight the likes of Fraser Clark. Do you know what I mean? Fight Fraser Clark, let's see where you are. David Adelaide, do you know what I mean? Them type of guys there. Then go to towards the Fabio Wardleys. That's that next level, Fabio Wardley. If you can get past like a Fabio Wardley, yeah, then you can start talking about them heavy hitters, the big boys in the top 10 and all them guys there. Do you know what I mean? But before that, just calm down, bro. Calm down. But listen, I admire the confidence. I admire the confidence, man. Like, that's something that I like to see in every fight. Even myself, like, I'm a very confident person. Like, if I'm going to do something, if I'm going to take on a project, no matter what I do, it doesn't matter. My job, YouTube, it don't matter. Everything that I do, yeah, I'm confident that I can achieve great things. I'm confident that I'm better than everybody. That's just my mentality. That's my mindset. Now, you might think Enzo and the best. That's fine. Like, that's your opinion. But to me, myself, I believe like I'm the best. You know what I mean? That's not me being arrogant or trying to be cocky. It's just me having the confidence in myself. Like, I reckon I can go out there against anybody and I'll beat them. Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking about boxing. I'm talking about like just anything. Like, I'm just that type of dude. And I like the fact that Richie Riakporhe is like that as well. And all the fighters need to be like that. Do you know what I mean? But the reality is, there is someone that's going to be better than you. Do you know what I mean? There is someone that's going to smoke you. Do you know what I mean? So for me, even though I like the confidence that Richie Riakporhe is showing, but the guys that he named, I think they're all beaten. All the top 10 guys beaten. Mate, I ain't even mentioned Martin Bakole. Martin Bakole will smoke Richie Riakporhe. Let's be real. Even though Martin Bakole is unprofessional, always out of shape, he's not conditioned, but I reckon he still have enough to beat Richard Riakporhe. I don't want to sound disrespectful. The only reason why I put all those fighters as favorite to beat Richard Riakporhe because we ain't seen shit from Richard Riakporhe yet in the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division is a completely different ball game, man. I still haven't seen the power, strength, or anything from Richard Riakporhe yet. Do you know what I mean? Let's see how he does the next couple of opponents. Hopefully the caliber of opponent goes up. It gets better. Then we can make a better judgment of Richard Riakporhe. Do you know what I mean? Because I like Richard Riakporhe. He's a cool guy. He's from London. I'm from London. Do you know what I mean? I like him. I support him. I want the best for him. But when he comes out with statements like I can beat all of them, then people like me, I'm going to have to look at it and I have to call you out and I have to give you a reality check. It's just the way it is. But it doesn't mean that he can't go on and achieve greatness in the heavyweight division. That's not what I'm saying. Of course you can. But what I'm saying is he's still got a lot to prove. Do you know what I mean? We still need to see more. And when he steps up the caliber of fighters, that's when we're going to know whether he's the real deal or not. But at the moment, nah. You can't beat none of them heavyweight fighters. I'm sorry. You can't. That's just my opinion. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to leave it at that, guys and girls. Let me know in the comments, what do you think, man? Do you reckon? Do you believe that Richard Riakporhe can smoke all the heavyweight division fighters? Or do you think like he's got way more to prove? He's getting his feet where he still needs to show us a lot more. That's what I think. I think he's still got a lot to prove in the heavyweight division. But you might think different. Let me know in the comments. Once again, guys and girls, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.